Hello everybody, today I'm going to talk about Mario Kart 64 for the Nintendo 64, another overrated N64 game. Now, I've heard of many people online talking about how this is the greatest Mario Kart of all time, so I had to try it. After getting this game, from the Wii U Virtual Console, I decided to try this game out, and yes, this is actually the Wii Virtual Console, even though I played on a Wii U, because apparently Nintendo hasn't even coded an N64 emulator yet for the Wii U. But anyways, today I'm going to be talking about this game, and if this game really is the most amazing Mario Kart, or if it's just overrated trash like many other overrated games are. I mean, after all, this game is $30 on Amazon for an old N64 game. So that might be a sign of things to come. But anyways, let's start the review, shall we? So, since this game was given out on Club Nintendo and other stuff like that, and since this game also is pretty much, one of the few N64 games to be on Virtual Console, this game might as well be good, isn't it? Well, not quite. There are several cups you can choose from, and today I'm going to do Mushroom Cup at 50cc. Now, I know it's the easy level, and I know, but this game, you don't even need to do the 150cc to see some of the problems. So, let me explain one of the first problems. The controls are flat out garbage. When you turn the analog stick, it feels real stiff, and drifting, well, it doesn't feel like it does in the newer Mario Karts. You see, in the newer Mario Karts, where when you turn the analog stick, it drifts real quickly. In this game, you jump higher, like in, say, the original Super Mario Kart, and then you can start drifting, so it's easy to screw up a drift. Another thing I thought I mentioned about the gameplay is that, the AI in this game is garbage. Now, why is this the case? Well, that's because Mario Kart 64 features this amazing feature known as rubber banding AI. Now, as you can see, the second you basically pass somebody up, going at the max speed, and then you get so far, next thing you know, boom, they'll suddenly start catching up on you. I mean, this is pretty much what this game is known for. Straight up trash AI. The second you lose sight, you can just look at the thing and the side. The second you pass them up, boom, they start speeding up. And no, I'm not just talking, this isn't 150cc mode, this is 50cc mode, the easy mode. And the AI in this game is the kind that just cheats by rubber banding. Now, this happens a lot in this game. And there are videos using Game Shark codes on YouTube that demonstrate this rubber banding AI effect very, very well. So, even if I explain it, you don't even need to see much, because there are videos, even if you don't even notice it in the side corner, such as the track, you can go on YouTube and look. There are videos straight up demonstrating this amazing AI. And that's all I have to say about the AI. Another thing wrong, along with the stiff controls and the AI, is the floaty controls. Now, the floaty controls are made worse by the fact that the game's graphics are straight up trash, but I'll talk about that after I talk about items. Items are handed out no matter what position you're in. So if you're in first place, despite the rubber banding AI, you will still be handed out items like, let's just say, lightning bolts and the like. I mean, look, as you can see, I'm going to get a lightning bolt, and boom, I do. But now for another thing I thought I mentioned, now for the graphics. The graphics are straight up trash. The frame rate isn't the best, but to make matters worse, they went with the weirdest graphical style ever. It tries to look cartoony, but due to N64 limitations, you've got this ugly as hell bland environments and sprites for your characters. Instead of 3D models, as you can clearly tell, they use sprites for many objects. And keep in mind, this was released after you had games which were full 3D on the PS1, and it doesn't look visually pleasing yet either, especially with the lines around the sprites. It just looks like crap. I mean, pure crap, like an Atari Jaguar game. I mean, even the later N64 games, when the developers finally found out how to code games for this clunky piece of garbage using cartridges and a limited texture cache and other issues, like, look it up. You'll find out that the N64 wasn't really a very capable system, as people would like to believe it is, and was restrained by many technical limitations. But now I'm going off topic, because either way, these graphics, I've got the point across, they flat out suck. The music is also bleh and forgettable, especially... I mean, Mario music isn't really the most memorable music in the world, but unless you watch remixes of 400 Mario songs, you're unlikely to remember many of these songs, because, I mean, sure, this music has its fans, but so did nu metal in the early 2000s and late 90s. Another thing was that no matter what button I pressed on the controller, I couldn't back up, especially when I ran into a wall, because of, well, how weird the track layout is compared to, say, other Mario Karts. Now, let's be honest, this game just isn't really that fun when it comes down to it. So, now what are my final thoughts on Mario Kart 64? Let's be honest, the formula was done better in later games. This game just feels like a bleh successor to Super Mario Kart, and it looks terrible too, and it plays terrible too. All in all, this is an utterly forgettable game that I really don't know how people remember it other than my childhood. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more, because there are better games out there than this. Even like Double Dash, that game's so much better than this game. That is all.